Hi, everybody. It's Jon-Michael Bertoli from Momentum Health Ogden. I just wanted to hop on here and do a fun little info session with you guys, kind of just on what an Acu session with me would look like. We are highlighting a lot for the Calgary Stampede and a lot with our volunteers that are kind of going through the next 14 days with Stampede. So whether your body's broken or not, there's always a lot of benefits that's going to come from acupuncture. What I do is kind of a split between hybrid of acupuncture and massage. So kind of weaving both Western and Eastern together. It's been a really powerful thing to me to see a lot of my clientele adapt to this new treatment style that I've been able to craft together. When we're looking at your intake, we're going to kind of look through like what organs are having dysfunction. We can use 5-element theory. We can use Western medicine, more musculoskeletal. So I've curated this myself. What I do is I kind of just go through and pick apart those things that you are having problems with. So for instance, say you're having, you're just feeling really bogged down and you have no energy, we're going to look at your spleen channel and we're going to say, hey, like, why is there dampness in it? Or what have you been eating? Maybe you've been eating more sugary foods or having Slurpees now that it's nice and warm out in Calgary. So what we do is we kind of just break down everything from that. And then we curate like a really cool, I like to call it like a track list or a playlist, but you're just curate all the points that we're going to help bring your body back to that kind of pivotal point where you were feeling your best. We'll bring you into our room. This is kind of the setup that we got. I set up my full treatment. So we'll either do fire cupping with some acupuncture needles. So there's various types of needles we use. So different gauges, lengths, depending if we're doing musculoskeletal or if we're doing traditional Chinese medicine, 5-elements theory. We also use auriculars. There's lots of points on the ear that we treat, a lot for addiction, allergies. I usually do it as a home care with ear seeds. And then from there, we usually do a front and back treatment. Your body needs to be nourished from both sides. So male being your back and your female side being your front and anterior part. So we want to make sure we're nourishing both sides because you got to think of it as a whole, right? We don't want to fix one side and then leave a depleted side. So we'll send you home with some home care. Usually if you need some herbs, we can suggest some herbs for you guys. Then we set up another appointment. And I hope this was a good information session for you.